This new CGI cinematic shows Team Rainbow in action. Assault on a facility that is making brand new toxins from frogs within the rainforests of Latin America. And we specifically see Cav and Capcan on this mission. At least I think it's Capcan. He does have a lot of leaves on him, so it's hard to tell. And this is all for the brand new season of Operation Scorched Jungle for Rainbow Six Mobile, which is pretty much only available right now to play in Latin America, which is a real pity. And there's still no news of when the rest of the world is going to get this, which is really unfortunate. However, if you're located in Latin America, I'd love to know what you actually think of this game if you've tried it. I did play this many years ago when it was trialed for the entire world, and it was pretty decent, but I'm sure a lot has changed since then. And talking of change, let's talk about the content that's coming with this new season of Rainbow Six Mobile, because it comes with a whole bunch of gameplay stuff, which is cool. We'll actually quickly talk about the cosmetics, so it's going to be a brand new battle pass. This is cool because it's themed to the story, which is nice. So that CGI cinematic that we just watched, you can get all the items that you see in that in-game, and I love that there's a theme to the actual battle pass. Not to mention, the battle pass also unlocks comics that show the story in progress as you play the game, which is really cool. Whereas, of course, in Siege right now, you simply get some text quotes, which don't really tell a cohesive story. Not just that, you also get a bunch of free rewards. So, for instance, playing Ranked will bag you this bundle for Sledge, which I gotta say, it does look sensational. Although I'd never wear it because I think it's a little bit too garish. However, I can understand a bunch of people will probably want to wear this just to show off their rank. This season also brings in a brand new operator to Rainbow Six Mobile, and that is Capital. And interestingly, to go with his launch, there's a brand new game mode called Bomb on Fire. This gives a team of Capitals an LMG that fires firebolts. So can you just imagine the chaos, a team of Capitals firing fully automatic firebolts at you when you try to defend your site? So this is of course a fun game mode, but it's an absolutely excellent idea to bring in a game mode that is purely for fun based on the gadget of the new operator. Now of course I'd love to see this game released worldwide, or even have a release year for when it's planned to come out, because right now there is currently no idea when this game will ever reach other regions. But the good side of this is that this game is being developed. It is continuing to add content. It actually is being made by Ubisoft Montreal, so I'm quite happy to see what they can do with it. And to be honest, I think they're showing up the main Siege devs at this point, because some of the stuff they're adding looks amazing, cosmetic-wise incredible. I'd love to see some of this stuff in Siege. The actual gameplay elements look to be really good and great changes. So there's a lot that maybe could feed back into main Siege one day, because some of the changes here are actually quite interesting. The amount of content is really good, and I assume it's probably a far smaller team, which means they're more flexible, more capable of just kind of playing around with stuff and trying different things, and they have the freedom to do that. Whereas, of course, the main Siege team are probably a lot more focused on certain things and less capable of being free to really express themselves. Whereas Rainbow Six Mobile right now is expressing itself very, very well with every update. However, of course, it sucks that we can't play it. And personally, I want to jump in and actually explore the exclusive maps that Rainbow Six Mobile has, because they look really freaking cool. But anyway, guys, that's a quick update on Rainbow Six Mobile. It's looking incredible. The development is continuing, and hopefully it will one day, in the next 10 years, land on all regions and we can play it. The CGI cinematic on this looks sensational, really well done, and it's always cool to see the Team Rainbow team, whether it's in the Siege universe or the mobile universe. I don't care. I just love seeing them in action in some way. And I think it's really nice that the CGI cinematic ties into the Battle Pass. I think that's a very novel idea. And I like that the Battle Pass also has a theme to it. So yeah, guys, this is an update to Rainbow Six Mobile. It looks sensational. I'd love to know from anyone playing in Latin America if the game is as good as it looks, because maybe it's actually terrible and we're not missing out on anything. And I hope to, of course, one day boot it up on my mobile device and play. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.